Elon Musk is warning everyone about the Russian nukes, but what is the warning about? Is Russia planning to take over the war situation? Is it planning a bigger plan to destroy Ukraine? Watch the video until the end to find out. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video from our channel. Before we further get on with the details, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video or update from us. Now let's take a look. Elon Musk's Starlink satellite internet company is providing internet access in war-torn Ukraine despite Russia's ongoing military incursion. Musk has issued a public service alert or PSA on Twitter warning Ukraine customers that because Starlink is the only non-Russian communication network operating in some regions of Ukraine, the chance of being attacked is high. Please use with caution, Musk wrote in a tweet. Musk has previously delivered terminals of Starlink satellite service to Ukraine to assist with internet access during the country's outage. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk warned that his company's Starlink satellite internet service might be the next target of Russian action in Ukraine. The warning follows one issued by an internet security researcher who cautioned that satellite communication equipment may be used as beacons for bombings by Russia. Caution because Starlink is the only non-Russian communication system still operational in some sections of Ukraine. The likelihood of being attacked is considerable. Use with care, Musk wrote in a tweet. He advised users to turn on Starlink only when necessary and install antennas as far away from people as feasible, as well as to place light camouflage over the antenna to avoid visual detection. This comes after the company promised to provide Starlink internet access during a Ukrainian internet outage. Many people throughout the world hailed Musk's efforts. Some questioned the efficacy of Starlink service in Ukraine. During Russia's invasion of Ukraine, internet service was severely disrupted, particularly in towns such as Kharkiv and Kiev. Elon Musk's assistance came at a time when individuals were concerned about becoming disconnected from the outside world. Earlier, SpaceX deployed roughly 50 additional satellites to improve Ukraine's connectivity amid the conflict. The satellites were launched on a Falcon 9 rocket and maneuvering into operational orbits using their own thrusters. Starlink now has around 2,000 satellites circling the Earth at a height of 340 miles. Musk announced Saturday that Starlink was now operational in Ukraine and that SpaceX was delivering more stations after a Ukrainian government official tweeted asking Musk to give Starlink stations to the troubled country. Ukraine was reported to have received donated satellite internet terminals from Starlink on Monday, but an internet security specialist cautioned that they may be targeted by Russians. Apart from Elon Musk and SpaceX, other IT titans are also pitching in to assist Ukrainians in need. Apple has seized product sales in Russia, and both Google and Apple have seized payment services in Russia. Facebook has also barred multiple Russian state-owned media sites from its platform, while Twitter has restricted Russian state media from its platform. Only a few days after Starlink was enabled in Ukraine, SpaceX CEO Elon Musk cautioned that the Starlink satellite internet service may be targeted in the country, which has been ravaged by Russian aggression. Previously, internet security expert John Scott Railton warned that satellite communications equipment may become beacons that Russia could target with airstrikes. Elon Musk announced on Twitter, important notice, because Starlink is the only Russian communication system still operational in some regions of Ukraine, the likelihood of being attacked is high. Please proceed with care. Musk instructed users to turn on Starlink only when necessary and situate antenna as far away from people as feasible, as well as install light camouflage over antenna to evade visual detection. According to researcher John Scott Railton, if Putin controls the air over Ukraine, users' uplink communications become beacons for airstrikes. As he stated, Russia has decades of experience targeting people's satellite communications. Chechen President Dzhokhar Dudayev was cautious in 1996, but Russian planes allegedly intercepted his satellite phone contact and assassinated him with a missile attack. He went on to describe the dangers in a series of 15 tweets. Vice Premier Mikhailo Fedorov expresses gratitude to Starlink for keeping our cities linked and emergency services saving lives. However, he noted that as a result of Russian strikes on infrastructure, the country needs generators to keep Starlink operational. In response, Musk stated that SpaceX will alter its software to lower peak power usage, allowing Starlink to be charged using a car cigarette lighter. Mobile roaming is enabled so the phased array antenna can sustain service when the car is moving, he explained. Russia and Ukraine have agreed that humanitarian corridors and potentially a ceasefire surrounding them are needed for fleeing people in the first hint of progress since the invasion, which Moscow refers to as a special operation. Can you estimate how many weapons Russia possesses? According to the Federation of American Scientists, Russia possesses the world's largest nuclear weapon arsenal of 5,977. In comparison, the United States has 5,428, while France has 290, and the United Kingdom has 225. According to the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, Russia's arsenal contains 4,447 warheads, 1,588 of which are deployed in ballistic missiles and at heavy bomber sites. There are about an estimated 977 strategic warheads, as well as 1,912 non-strategic warheads maintained in reserve, according to the report. However, analysts have stated that the precise quantity of warheads and missiles is unknown because to the secrecy surrounding security policies and concerns. Meanwhile, Musk said on Saturday that Starlink had been activated in Ukraine and that SpaceX was sending additional terminals to the nation in response to a tweet from a Ukraine government official asking Musk to help the besieged country with Starlink stations. Ukraine said on Monday that it has received donated Starlink satellite internet terminals, but an internet security analyst cautioned that they may be used by Russia. Mikhailo Fedorov, Ukraine's vice prime minister, congratulated Starlink for keeping our cities linked and emergency services saving lives. However, he stated that the country needs generators to keep the Starlink service operational owing to Russian attacks on infrastructure. Musk responded by saying that SpaceX was upgrading software to lower peak power usage so that Starlink could be fueled by automobile cigarette lighters. Mobile roaming is enabled so the phased array antenna can sustain service when the car is moving, he explained. According to Tim Farrar, a satellite communications analyst, Starlink antennas, which resemble household satellite television dishes, are not designed to be utilized while in motion, and it wasn't clear what Musk meant by the tweet. Russia and Ukraine have agreed to establish humanitarian corridors and maybe a truce surrounding them for fleeing people, both sides announced during talks on Thursday, in their first hint of movement on any topic since the invasion, which Moscow refers to as a special operation. Musk urged users to utilize Starlink only when absolutely necessary and to position the antenna as far away from other people as feasible. He also proposed covering the antenna with light camouflage to prevent visual detection. On Saturday, Musk said that Starlink was functioning in Ukraine, addressing the country's connection issues, and that additional terminals were on the way. The warning comes just days after a web security researcher warned that satellite communications equipment may become beacons that Russia could target with warplanes. He made the statement on Twitter in response to a request from Ukrainian Vice Prime Minister Mikhailo Fedorov, who urged Musk to deliver Starlink stations to Ukraine. Starlink is a network of around 2,000 satellites in low Earth orbit that communicate with user terminals on the ground to deliver high-speed broadband internet. According to internet watchdog NetBlocks, Ukraine witnessed frequent internet interruptions last week as Russian soldiers invaded from the north, south, and east. Russian hackers also carried out assaults on Ukraine's government and crucial infrastructure. Because Starlink doesn't rely on typical ground internet infrastructure, it might be a perfect service in conflict zones. Musk, on the other hand, indicated on Twitter that this Starlink system may be targeted by a Russian hack, noting that other internet infrastructures such as Viasat Ukraine have been brought down by Russian intrusions. On Saturday, Musk said that Starlink had been activated in Ukraine and that SpaceX was sending additional terminals to the nation in response to a tweet from a Ukraine government official requesting that Musk give the besieged country with Starlink stations. Ukraine said on Monday that it had received donated Starlink satellite internet terminals, but an internet security specialist warned that Russia may utilize them. The direction of the uplink signal may be determined, but not the distance. To acquire the precise position, they must triangulate from two directions. Having a big number of different antennas might be the task more difficult. Do you think Elon Musk's warning is something to be worried about? Let's know in the comment section below. And that brings us to the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, then drop a like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. And don't forget to press the bell icon below to always stay updated about our future uploads. See you in the next video.